Hey everybody,
Hey-o.
Welcome back to Inverted Reality. I'm James, this is Jake, and we have got a special treat for you.
Yes,
we are jumping into the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta. It's opening up today for you guys.
Yes.
If you guys didn't pre-order, I pre-ordered, so I've got it. I've been playing it for a couple days.
I am flying.
This is Jake's first time into it. This is Starfighter Assault, so it's all their flying mode. We did not look at the controls, so Jake may be thrown off by such things that happen. Ooh. I already feel better about this than I do the first one.
The control's pretty much the same. There's a few different pieces.
I like the FOV.
roll effect.
Yeah, the roll effect is interesting. The FOV looks a lot different. Maybe it's because I'm sitting 2 feet from my TV instead of the normal customary 8 feet.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so this mode is all Starfighter. So in this case, we are on Fondor. We are trying to protect the Imperial defenses, and we spelled defenses wrong because apparently we're in the wrong kind of America.
Got him.
Nice.
So you didn't used to be able to roll with this left stick, I don't think.
Yeah, it's very assaulting if you don't expect it. That's also how I crashed my ship in a Galactic Assault map that we were doing earlier, or that I was doing earlier.
Yeah.
Failing miserably. I just don't. Yeah. So what's interesting about the spawn, and I don't know how it'll work in Galactic Assault, or in Starfighter Assault, but in the Galactic Assault stuff, you'll pick your thing, and then you'll spawn in with a squad, so you'll see the timer count down there.
Similar to Battlefield.
Similar, except your squad changes every time based on who's coming.
Based on who's dead.
So now you three all spawned in that same spot. So I don't see a radar here. But so if you do stuff around your teammates, which I think there's, you can see the yellow player icon on them. If you do stuff like near them or stick together as a squad, you get team points for it.
I don't know what I did.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
L1 and R1 do stuff. I don't know which ones does what.
Where's the dodge button?
Wow. That did not... It's not going well. So it's an interesting spawn-in system. And then you've got your star cards, which kind of return from Battlefront. They work a little differently.
I don't like being the interceptor, I'll be honest.
That's fair. So this is an interesting system. I don't know if they're going to stick with it. I don't know, how well it'll be received. It's different because, like I said, you're with different people each time you spawn in.
Yeah.
Here it's a little bit better marked than it is in some of the other modes. So, how useful that'll be, I don't know. I was kind of excited for actual squad-based gameplay. You stick with the squad, you spawn in with them. Nope, spawn in the same point every time, at least in the few hours that I've played. So it's very interesting. It's a different change. Yeah, visually, it's stunning.
It is gorgeous.
Like, it feels
very
like there's
smooth.
just so much more detail, and I'm not going to say it's 60 frames a second, because I doubt it is. But, boy, it looks as smooth as I need it to be. Like... It doesn't help when you're getting shot and there's like the distortion, which is kind of a cool effect.
Yeah. Oh, let's look behind you.
Oh, nice.
Nice. There's first person.
There you go.
This game was not hard enough.
I like the aiming targets that they have like just in front of the ship in case you...
Where to put it.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Again, probably not a new thing, but just things I notice. So I will say that protecting the defense is not going overly well.
I meant to be turning more. I also realized I was not like stopping. Because...
So an interesting system. Before you spawn in, scroll over to the two sides there. So when you gain battle points by doing stuff in the match. You don't just go pick up a random card that you may or may not find. Do better,
so annoying.
Get battle points, then you can go buy the heroes or buy the ships, and then you get it for that life.
Biggest hang-ups with Battlefront 1 is like there was a trophy tied to you either destroy Slave 1 with the Millennium Falcon or Millennium Falcon with, or Slave,
one of those.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Let's say it that way. But it was the hardest thing to be one of those ships.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Mainly just being able to get to the point where you could become that ship. And then you have to learn how to use the ship, and you would die before you could really figure it out.
Yeah.
You couldn't get good practice for it. So it's very easy for it. There's obviously more options when you get into some of the bigger game modes, because you can like come in as a droid, or you can come in like a super droid, or like a Wookiee trooper, or one of the heroes, or you can come in as a ship or a tank. It's really awesome. So each of the star cards work differently in that you start with abilities already, and then the star cards you get there's star cards for everything. It's attached to your class or your starfighter or whatever it is, your hero. They all have.
Woo! Didn't make it.
So they all have star
cool.
cards, and you get them from boxes, from crates. You get from just like doing challenges in game. At the end game screen, you'll have a second tab you can go to, where it's like, hey, play 10 minutes with this ship, play 10 minutes with this ship, do this kind of thing. And then you also earn credits throughout the game. It's not your battle credits; it's like their virtual currency.
Yeah.
And you can use those.
2K18.
Yeah. No, not at all, because it actually functions. So I played, for instance, 2 or 3 matches. So I had like 1,300 of their virtual currency. I can't remember what it's called. But I was able to go in and buy a pack with just like 2 or 3 matches.
Nice.
And so then you get star cards at various levels, and you can either find cards to that would upgrade that one, or you can use different. I can't remember what it's called now, but they have an upgrade material that you can use to upgrade your star cards. So we're not quite sure how that's going to work in terms of how much you get in the match versus how much it takes to upgrade stuff. When I was looking, it looked like it would take 100 to unlock a mod on a gun, and in the first hour I played, I had about 50. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be better in the regular game, or maybe I'm just not doing the right things for it. Nice. There you go. Look at that. Showing off, man. So there's a lot of new systems, refined systems, but it's nice because everyone starts off with 3 abilities.
Yeah, I like that they put your throttle over there on the left as opposed to like a bar on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty nice. I like that. It's definitely a lot of information right there on the screen for you. So yeah, this is Battlefront, man.
This is awesome.
You like how it feels?
I like the lighting.
Yeah, it feels very dynamic. It's not just like a black
also,
screen.
now that I've been playing for a hot second, like,
yeah,
this flying makes total sense.
Yeah, it feels a little more natural.
Oh! Not a good example, but yeah, like the rolling of the ship and everything. Like it's easy to do and easy to manipulate that way.
Once you kind of get a little bit of time with it. That's fair.
It just kind of becomes.
Yeah.
It's one of those games, like, since it's not like a flight sim. You know, in a flight sim, you'd want the controls inverted like you know they would be on a plane, so back is up and whatnot. But here, it feels more like you're aiming a reticle, so it makes sense for it to not be inverted.
Right, you're just flying around with the.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Oh, this is awesome. Didn't realize you would go in the base there, the ship, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Starbase, shield projector.
Fly faster.
Nice. It seems a little bit easier to track people as you're like flying by them.
It is a little bit.
Maybe it's just, you know, I just haven't played in a while, but I do like it. I think it would be. This looks fun. I think I would actually play this Starfighter mode. And normally I would avoid something like this.
Yeah. You're not usually a flyer or vehicle person necessarily.
I don't have the patience, like, to get good.
That's why it works so well together.
Really exciting. That's right. You got
a driver and a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need more games that are solely based on a driver and a shooter. Guess we should play Ghost Recon Wildlands.
That's right. Have super corny dialogue the whole time. Ah, victory!
Hey, we won.
You defended. Good
Go
job.
team. Whoa! Oh. Hi.
Yes. Yes, take that, rebel scum. Love it. Nice work. So here's like the MVP screen. Shows you what everyone did.
Darth Daddy.
Yeah, so in the regular one, there's 5 of them here. So you got 2 on the side. I don't know if that's just how it works. So hit R1 and go to the challenges. So here you go. You can see the different things you can get for it.
First fighter flight. Check that out.
Perfect. Awesome. So that is Battlefront 2 Starfighter Assault. Is that what it's called? That sounds right.
Let's call it that.
Let's call it that. What do you think? First impressions.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep. Flying in Battlefront 1 was fun. It was a good time, but it's not one of those like, yeah, like I'll play when it rolls around. Like it's not a mode that you went to. It's a mode that you just kind of like ended up on.
Yeah.
But here I can see this as being a mode that you would actually go to play. Like, oh, I really want to fly and take out folks that way.
Yep. Awesome. All right, well, we've got more Battlefront 2 content on the way. Keep an eye out on it. So make sure to check in later, soon-ish.
Check in again.
I don't know. Check in later and let us know what you guys are thinking about it. If you're playing the open beta, let us know. If you're not playing it, what's wrong with you? It's free. Go get it right now.
Free.
It will not cost you anything. It's 15 gig, so the download was not horrible.
So it'll cost you hard drive space.
It'll cost you hard drive space, but that's okay. I mean, if you can't afford 15 gig, what are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.